What's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy, the homie Kurt, and we are back with another tutorial video. We are continuing our series, our West Coast Producer series, and today we're gonna go ahead and cook up a beat like West Coast Producer, Flashy Uno, or Uno for short. So let's go ahead and cook up this beat. If you haven't already, go ahead and leave a like on this video, comment, and subscribe to the channel as well. And follow me on Instagram as well at the homie Kurt. And let's go ahead and cook up this beat. Alright, so I got my melody down and I decided to go with a piano and go with a pad. And I'm going to go ahead and show you that in 1 second. So this is what we got in the analog lab. I had chose the Pegasus preset in the Nirvana bank of the analog lab. And then in the expand, I had chose a soft pad, the shimmer pad. But I also came down here to this little section and was scrolling down and came across this shine pad. So it sounded nice and it blended in. It blended in nice with the piano. So let's go ahead and show you that. This is the piano. Not only that, we in the 102 BPM, but let's go ahead and bump that up just 2 more. Might do 2 more later on if it's needed, but that's the piano. Let's go ahead and show the pad. And that's the pad. And really that's just a filler, to be honest with you. It's just a filler in the background for the piano when it's playing. So it's just a filler right there. It ain't really too much going on with the pad, but that's just a filler right there. Go ahead and fill in the melody. And let me go ahead and show you what we got in the notes. So first I started off in the D minor, I believe, D minor, if not D major. So I started off down here, basically in the middle section. Started off right here, and then I built my way up, adding these notes at first. Well, to be honest with you, all I did was copy this over. Same with this down here. Started off with this and just copied it over. Same with this. Came with these notes, copied over. Same with this final top portion. All I did was boom, came with these 2 notes, and then just added these at the end. Just spice it up at the end, really. And that's pretty much it right here. Just boom, boom. And that's pretty much it. Sometimes you got to spice it up on some of the sections and change it up at the end. Just give it a little bounce. And at the bottom, too. I originally had this copied over the same way, but I decided to just take this out just to give it a little more different look on there. Really, the beginning it didn't really sound right. So I just took that off and just kept the second part. So let's go ahead and keep that. That's what the piano's looking like. And let me show you the pad. Now the pad is really simple. Just like I said before, I just copied it over. Once I got this section, just following my ghost notes, following that from the previous preset, and just bam. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. 1, 2. Boom. 1, 2. Boom. Pretty simple. I believe it's a 7 count thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boom. 8, 9. Boom. Something like that. But really, all I did was just copy these over and just fill these notes in. Boom, boom. Copy that over and added some notes at the bottom, which are the same from the preset. Now, all I did was, let me show you, copy these notes over to the pad. That's all I did. So that's all I really do with some of these melodies. For the counter melody or the background noise or the ear candy, just copy your ghost notes. Simple as that. All right, let's go ahead. All right, so I did end up adding another preset to the melody. I added one more analog lab, and I came up with this bell preset from the nostalgia preset in analog lab. Now I came up with this bell. I came up with this melody. Really, I just followed the melody from the ghost notes in the previous preset. All I did was make basically a ladder. Just went from D5 and then boom, boom. Just repeat it the same way. Just went up a few octaves, and then at the end, like I said, make a little twist at the end. Give it a little bounce. Just put that little last note there. But that's just to give it a little switch up. But with that being said, this is what it sounds like. This is more so just ear candy, so you might not hear it in the melody, but if you hear it closely, you just might hear it. So yeah, that's some ear candy right there, and this is what it sounds like all together. Wait, hold on. All right, so I got me a clap in here real quick just to go over a quick clap roll. And before I do that, let's go ahead and left click these and drag, and then hit that Control L so we can send those to the mixer track all together without individually doing that. All right, exit out. All right, so let's go ahead and get a clap pattern. And really, with these up tempo club hits, these patterns is gonna be either a few clap rolls or it's gonna be one clap roll at the end. So let's go ahead and see what we can do. All right, so this is what we got so far. Just wanted to show you the clap pattern that I came up with, and basically it's straightforward. It's simple. All I did was just twist it at the end, just gave it a little bounce, and all I did was put the piano roll right here. Let me go ahead and show you how it sounds. So that's what it sounded like. Just want to show you that before the interface start cracking again. So that's what we did, right? That's what we did for the clap. And not only that, I did layer it because sometimes if you just put the velocity all the way up, that can be overbearing. So all I did was just layer it and kept the velocity default, just kept it where it's at. So it'll sound like this. So that's what the clap sounded like. And thank goodness my interface didn't crack and crackle all in your ears. So thank goodness for that. But this is the clap right here. All right, so this is what we got so far. I plugged in all my perks that I wanted to plug in. So this is what we got so far. I added the stomp, bell, sound effects, rim, hi-hat, of course, and then a crash. And this is what it's all sounding like all together. I ain't gonna play the whole beat, but this is what it sounded like, and this is you get the picture. So what I did was, let me go ahead and show you how I did some of these perks. So the crash is not stock. So basically I had to fix it up, basically. So what I did was, and how I made it to sound like how it sounds, all I did was go into the preset, go to this analog, whatever it is, and then go to this envelope right here. And all you want to do is just turn the threshold all the way up and turn everything down. And that's pretty much it on that. And that's pretty much it on that and how I made the crash sound like how it sounds. Next is the hi-hats. Let me go ahead and show you. Wait, let me play the crash for you by itself. So that's what it sounded like, and that's how you get that sound with these crash with the crash. Now let me show you the hi-hats and how I got the hi-hat pattern, and it's pretty simple, nothing too major. I did the all I did was copy this over to this side and added a note in the middle. That's all I did. Simple, straightforward, and this is what it sounded like by itself. So yeah, of course, at the end we twist it up, give it more bounce at the end, but pretty much simple, straightforward on the hi-hats. So let's go ahead and show you the rim, the sound effects, the bell, and then the stomp. Let's play that all together. And there we got it, and there we have it for the perks. So let's go ahead and drop our 808s. Let's drop that in there, drop our kick, and let's finish up this beat. All right, so this is what we got for the 808s and the kicks when I added the kick in the 808. So this is the 808 pattern that I came up with. Pretty simple, straightforward. Didn't add too much on there. Just kept it in the in between the melody and the ghost notes. Didn't go overboard. Just kept it right in the main melody. And so I could have just went up 2 octaves, but I just kept it simple. Didn't want to do too much on this one. So this is what it sounded like. Before I do that, let me go ahead and do our handy dandy setting to the mixer track. Control L. Bam, bam. We good to go. Uh, got that. Oh, let's go ahead and mix our kick to the 808. So let's boom. Here's the kick. Bam. Put our fruity limiter. Go to comp. Ratio all the way up. D all the way up. Threshold. Bring that down a little bit. All right, so now we good to go. Now, let me go ahead. Yep, that's 11. All right, so this is what we got for the 808. Let me go ahead and play it for you. Both the 808 and the kick. Almost forgot something. Almost forgot. Yep, with your 808, you want to fix the envelope and just turn the hold all the way up, bring these all the way down so it doesn't sound muddy and your 808s don't clash with the piano or something. So basically just don't want things to clash. So this is what it sounded like with 808 and the kick. So that's what I came up with on the 808s, and it sounded pretty good, sounding just right. So let's go ahead and play everything. Let me go ahead and show you what everything sounds like, and then throw that soft clipper on there, and then we are almost ready to arrange the beat. This is what it sounded like. Everything all together. Hopefully my interface plays correctly. All right, so it's not gonna play. So we're gonna go ahead and move on. Let's go ahead and arrange this beat. Almost forgot. Let me go ahead and put our soft clipper in our main master track. Bam, 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 bam. All right. All right, we about to arrange this beat. But before we do that, just want to give a quick tip on how to arrange your beats quickly and more effectively. So what we're going to do, just like in the last video, go ahead and click this over. Make sure our pattern is ready to go. Go ahead and click this arrow button next to the pattern 1. Go all the way down to split by channel. And what it will do is split everything up into its own pattern or its own individual arrangement pattern. And what we're going to do is hit that control left click and then drag everything up. Just drag it all the way up, let go of the control, and then just drag everything over. Simple as that, straightforward. It's not too complicated. All you gotta do is just control, drag up, and then just let go of the control, drag it over instead of individually putting stuff over here like this, like boom. Yeah. This is time consuming at its best. So just want to give a quick tip on that. And with that being said, let's go ahead and arrange this beat. All right, so we got our beat arranged, everything set, ready to go. Got everything in this place, and I'm gonna go ahead and play you the beat. Just want to go ahead and show you how I set everything up. So basically from 1 to 9, this is like the intro right here. This is like the intro. Then it goes into the hook right here. Bam, bam. It's the hook. And then all right here is like the verse. Then it leads to the hook type stuff. So just wanted to show you that real quick and how I arranged it. Just made it. I didn't do a full beat, just doing a simple breakdown on how to make these type of beats. But really, intro, hook, and then boom, leads into the verse type stuff. So yeah. And then what you want to do is really just copy this over. Like all you'll do is just boom, copy this over, bam. Got you a beat, got you a full beat with two open verses type stuff. But yeah, just wanted to show you that real quick. Go ahead and control X that out. Alright, so I just played the beat we cooked up. Unfortunately, I couldn't play the whole beat arrangement with this page because my OBS is tripping. I'm gonna go ahead and fix that ASAP because I don't know why it's cracking when I'm just playing this page right here. It plays the other page, this right here, but when I put that back on, I don't know why it's cracking. But all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and fix that ASAP. But with that being said, this is another video on our West Coast Producer series. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave a like, sub to the channel if you haven't already, leave a comment as well. Follow me on all platforms at the homie Kurt, and I'll catch you in the next video.